So why don't we talk about what we showed there?
Yeah.
Yes.
We debuted, and it went on YouTube this past week, our Dragon Ball Z live-action movie trailer, which has been going crazy. I was not anticipating the reaction.
Yeah, went over really well.
Promoting Battle of Gods, which by the time you're watching this, when Sean puts it up, it'll be out on the 5th.
Yep.
There you go.
Is that wow? It's that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was August.
We got to go see it again, man. I mean, we got to see it at Anime Expo.
Yeah, I want to go.
Yeah, that's good.
But anyway, yeah. So a while back, a long time ago, Funimation talked to us about we have known our good friend Justin at Funimation, other guys at Funimation. We've known them for a while, and a while back they kind of threw it out there. Hey, what would you do if you did a Dragon Ball? If you had if you were doing a Dragon Ball video, like an official Dragon Ball Z video, what would you do? And this is a long time ago, and we kind of came up with, well, no one's done a live-action movie because you kind of can't, in a way. But what if we tried? I don't know. We just kind of had a loose idea, and we actually just, in throwing out ideas, came up with kind of an outline of what that would look like if we did our own live-action movie trailer. And then that was it. It just kind of sat there. And then fairly recently, they came to us and were like, "Hey, the movie's coming out in theaters. Let's do it. I think it's time to do that kind of video. What do you think about
Promo
that?"
time.
And so we did it, and it was pretty close to what we originally kind of jotted down a long time ago. We just had all the trailer nuance, just the kind of over the top things, basically, that just made us laugh immediately. There was a point where we were trying to think of things for them to say in the trailer, and I remember one of them, Derek was legitimately trying to think of something like, what if Vegeta's what would they do if they got all 7 Dragon Balls? Like, if we get all 7 Dragon Balls, we can do something crazy. And that made us laugh. It was like, no, just write that down. That's it. Write that down. It was just these kind of things that are like, how hard can you try to, I don't know. But anyway, so we did it and busted ass to get that done.
Yeah, that was
by Comic-Con. Yeah, that was down to the wire.
We started filming that after
Comic-Con.
SGC and it had to be done before Comic-Con.
Yeah.
So that was nuts.
Yeah, so we had to get rolling on that, and yeah, I was really happy with that.
People, like what I just said about Garrett being a kid in a candy store with the zombie run thing, that was these two filming this whole video.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen them so giddy about doing they were
cracking themselves up.
It was so funny just to watch them.
It was so much fun editing a Dragon Ball video because it was just like making your own episode of the show. It was just, we had somebody out there released all the Dragon Ball sound effects that are specifically listed to every move they make. I don't know who the hell had the time to do that, but they did. And so using that and the original Japanese music and all that stuff, it was just crazy. It was like playing with fucking toys. It was just so much fun. And I remember I kind of started the video, in editing it, I was the one that kind of started it, and I knew Derek, in this case, would be the one coming in to kind of perfect everything and get the effect. Derek really did just about all the effects in it. But I kind of started the backbone of the editing, and I was like, damn, I wanted to get a head start, but I'm not going to be able to come in until tomorrow morning. I'll come in early. And usually when you say that, it's like, once you get there, it's like, oh, it's too early, and I don't want to, you don't get a lot done. I came to the office at 7 in the morning, 6 in the morning. And within 3 hours, almost had the because I was just laughing and editing at such a furious pace because
something you were hot
in my brain I could see this is a Dragon Ball episode. I know where this should go and whatever.
Yeah.
And plus we had a really solid outline too. But anyway, it was so much fun. And then doing the effects, yeah, it was watching Derek do the auras and stuff. Anyway, it was a lot of fun.
The Goku Piccolo fast forward punching,
I
whatever.
think that's great.
And then the instant transmission slam into the rock. We did a lot of takes to get that right, and the whole time we're doing it, it's just how the fuck is this gonna come together? I know it is, but it really looked like the fucking cartoon. That was great.
That was really
I think
cool.
the people who did like the video in the comments really focused in on stuff like that.
It was a lot of fun, and I like the opportunity to watch all the live-action DBZ videos that are already on YouTube.
Yeah.
I knew we were going to have a smash hit when I saw that 2 guys pretending to play DBZ in their backyard had 11 million views.
In sweatpants, right?
Yeah, in sweatpants. So I thought, like, we'll at least be this good.
Yeah. But I think that video really benefited from Derek and I were just, I mean, we knew that material inside and out, and so it was just every chance to use, you know, it wasn't even a matter of thinking of what's a good gag for the scene. It was just we naturally knew the language of DBZ. Well, if Garrett throws this punch, obviously Goku's going to do instant transmission to get out of there. And I felt so bad for poor Sean as he's standing. I did not realize till we were almost done with we were like halfway through the video, I should say. And Sean is super quiet, and I'm like, instinctively, I'm like, did I say something to piss him off? What did I do? And then Sean just kind of was like, I haven't really watched Dragon Ball Z. I don't know what, and it was like, holy shit, this whole time, I haven't really explained myself, so like, I'm running back all the things that I've been saying as we filmed through the week.
Yeah.
I'm going, ha! Garrett's, Piccolo's from Namek, but he goes Super Saiyan. That doesn't mean shit to Sean. And it only occurred to me halfway through. I was like, shit, I haven't detailed this.
Being the
I've been so caught in this world that,
It was fine. It was. I mean, I was again watching you guys. You were very excited, but I'm like, I have nothing to contribute. Like I'll get the lights. I'll get the costumes because I can look at that and say, okay, whatever. I can't do anything else. So like all the jokes. It's all them. Like I had no idea what we were doing.
And so we kept trying to like equate it. It was like we were out and just like, hey, all right, Sean, this scene, Piccolo goes Super Saiyan. Just picture like, Picard walks on the bridge and he's a Klingon and everyone accepts it as normal,
but then Sean's response was, that doesn't make sense. That never happened. He did turn into a Romulan once.
So I gave up. I quit at that point. I was like, hey, I tried to level with you.
Who's the bigger nerd?
Yeah.
He didn't turn into a Romulan. He was just in disguise. Whatever.
It's broken. That's why it's stuck looking like a police box.
Yeah, there is some there's a little controversy.
Oh my god.
It's controversy.
There's some debate, conspiracy theory. We'll settle it right now. Yes, that is a blurred penis on Super Saiyan level 15
That
Goku.
was written into the outline. I saw it.
In fact, let's grab the penis right now.
Yeah, you made it.
Let's show it off.
Yeah.
We can show it now because Twitch has different regulations.
While he's grabbing that, I just wanted to say, people were asking, like, how did you decide what to make each Super Saiyan form? Like, why a flaming shoe? Why whatever? 100% impulse. Throw it out there. We're doing that. When we were, Super Saiyan 8.
I think it's over there.
Super Saiyan 8, some of you guys might know the reference, maybe not, but there's a video we favorited years ago that we've referenced on here where there's a clip on YouTube literally called SSJ8, and it's just a clip, it's a frame of Goku with blue and black hair with lens flare eyes just going, and the description and the comments were, could be real.
Could be real.
I couldn't find it. You all know what a penis looks like.
We couldn't find it.
I'll show them mine by the end.
All right, we're gonna screen grab. We're gonna screen cap Rocco's dick.
So anyway, Super Saiyan. We were like, we got to show
That's a
the
video
different Super Saiyan forms.
You've gone into the comments every couple of years and brought that big argument back up. Looks real to me.
Just look up SSJ8, and it's people going, I don't know, could be real.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. This is fucking fake. So anyway, we referenced that video. Very few people will get that, I'm sure. But anyway, that's Super Saiyan 8 Goku. That was what that was from. Then you go Super Saiyan 10.
That was originally supposed to be the one with the giant dick.
Yeah.
The concept was a giant ape with long golden hair and just a massive throbbing cock.
The gorilla costume we used was so black and bulky that you couldn't really see it. So we decided to put it on Super Saiyan level.
Yeah.
But that was Derek. So Super Saiyan 10, that was Derek just kind of blurted that out, and we were talking about how the way that like Dragon Ball GT went. As the creator kind of stepped away, everything just got bigger and grosser
and hairier.
So Derek was like, so obviously I think if Super Saiyan 10 existed, it'd be a long ass hair and fucking gorilla's body. And so, so that was it. So that was that. And then it was like, okay, so we got to go higher then.
For Super Saiyan 20, I remember I threw out an idea thinking
15,
for 15, it was like, I'm going to throw this idea out just as an example to get the ball rolling. Like, imagine if you were just covered in foil and we poured like blue hair gel all over you. Just something as weird as that. We'll talk to Garrett about it, see what he comes up with. And I think like you came in the room, we told you that, and you're like, let's just do that.
Oh, we can do that.
Just do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was what you got.
That was fun. Me and Sean got to wrap Rocco head to toe in foil.
There's probably not behind the scenes footage of that. That was fucking weird. There are things you do when you're filming with your friends that you never thought you would do to this person. And Rocco is in nothing but briefs.
Intimate.
And I'm like in between his legs putting the foil on, just like, this is fucking awful. Like, I don't want to be doing
Putting
this.
on a foil,
No
coach.
offense. I don't do it to anyone.
But then when I step on the green screen, Garrett just starts slapping blue.
Yeah, he's just throwing it at
goo
him.
on me. And, yeah, it was not comfortable. However, I felt much cooler in the foil than the gorilla outfit.
I feel like
the gorilla outfit was a sweat sponge, and the foil was just foil.
See, with the foil and then the hair gel, it was cheap hair gel, alcohol based.
Yeah.
And it really had some vapor coming off.
Oh, did you get drunk?
Well,
Yeah.
no, but I feel like Rocco was having like a chemical reaction.
He had it in his mouth for a little
with
bit.
the
Why?
just with his
wanted to
whole
spit it out
his
when-
whole body being covered in tinfoil and then applying the hair gel to it. Like, it started to fume and react, and he was sweating. And
I could only
didn't
breathe
know
out one little thing, and it was full of gel.
I didn't know if we were gonna kill him, like smother his body inside that, thing. Like
so-
bake him.
You're going to cook
I
him.
think he was drunk
Get him cooked.
after we did that.
He was a little
he
fucked
was
up.
all
You
fucked
drunk
up
off the field.
because
He stayed
took
in your
off-
underwear.
He took out the foil and then walked outside in his underwear when all the construction people
guys!
are getting off their long ass day,
Yeah.
and he's just in his blue briefs, just chilling.
A lot of people are asking, is there going to be behind the scenes? There might be. We do have some, but because of the fast nature of this video, we didn't have a ton. But I do have footage of that and
You
a
have
few other
footage of
things.
that.
So you might see something this
Okay.
week.
That's cool.
I bet you'll get something this week about that. But
Sweet treat.
Level 20,
yeah,
I think was a big question mark on the outline. It was like, and then he'll go Super Saiyan level 20. Whatever the fuck that is.
yeah. And so again, the day came where it's like, hey, we got to decide what's the final form. And Derek went, again, just impulse. Derek went, I feel like we just need like a girl in a bikini. Like the furthest thing from what you should be. Just like a girl in a bikini.
Like it's a fighting show where these warriors get more swole and more ape-like the angrier they get.
Yeah.
So how about they become so powerful they just turn into like a cute girl?
Hey, that's an Akira Toriyama trait. When something reaches its final form, it actually gets smaller and simpler. Remember that, Eric? Write that down.
Until GT.
Until GT.
Until he left.
So don't put that for GT.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Battle of Gods is a similar
but
aesthetic.
the person that
We literally don't know any girls.
no, well, so there was someone in particular that we wanted to play that part, but I was like, I don't know, I think she might be busy. What if we can't do that because we only have a couple days? And then Derek was like, then I mean, in all honesty, if we can't get them, then then just do a fucking shoe on fire or something. It's
I
like,
think too.
well, there it is.
It was like how do we explain to this girl what we're doing and just have it make sense?
Yeah.
Shortly and quickly. So I said, write this in the email. We need something so weird. If it's not you, we're gonna light a shoe on fire and have that be you instead.
yeah.
Those are
So
your
that,
checkpoints.
that could work, or you.
And I
So
think
go figure, we got a shoe.
I think I got an email back that was like, you should just light the shoe on fire. So
Yeah.
that's what we did.
Hey,
and anyway, and that ended up being really funny. I thought. So it worked out. But anyway, yeah. Personally, if we could talk about favorite
Everybody in
parts,
the chat, they're naming girls. We don't know any girls.
Yeah,
so
that
you're
was the
writing
problem.
you're writing made up names.
You're just making us feel bad. Stop.
And
Stout.
I wanted to say my favorite part of the process of working on the video and in the final video is as we were working on it, I was like, in my brain, I saw, there's a scene we wrote where a robber shoots Vegeta.
Well, originally you're supposed to shoot Piccolo.
Yeah, but then we changed it because Piccolo looked so good, we wanted to put him in the fight scenes. So it's like, well, shoot Vegeta, and the whole time I'm trying to, it's like, is that what drives Piccolo to go Super Saiyan? Or what drives
this is a
him?
great
What
conversation.
drives him? Wait, so he gets shot. Does that anger Goku? Or the whole time I'm trying to figure it out, and then we get there filming. I'm like, I just don't see how this is going to connect. And they're basically like,
It doesn't.
well, it doesn't. Vegeta gets shot by a robber. The end.
It's a movie
Yeah.
trailer.
Okay.
Yeah, I think at one point Rocco was reviewing the script being like, well, we switched the characters now. I don't think it makes any sense. And our response was, yeah, it's not going to make any
doesn't
fucking
make any
sense.
So now that's one of my favorite parts is that Vegeta gets shot by a robber who doesn't even stick around long enough to rob him.
No, he's so scared by the
Good movie
his
did it.
action.
I want to
Yeah.
point out a reference. Nobody got it, but I know it's there because I'm the one who made it. I was referencing Jersey Shore. Specifically,
Really?
when I'm shouting at Goku to stop, in my mind, I was trying to channel Jersey Shore. For any Jersey Shore fans out there who remember Ron, stop. That's all I could think of. So, Jersey Shore reference.
Ron,
For
stop!
all the Jersey Shore fans, Ron, stop! Stop!
I have no idea, but I can
I know what you're
imagine.
talking about.
Rocco, you got in
Sam
the
and Ron.
you got in another reference of "Want to see me turn
Well,
into a super
we
Saiyan."
decided
Yeah.
that it couldn't be a Dragon Ball Z video.
No,
No, we
it's-
start with
have
that.
to get that in there.
To have that in official Funimation
Yeah.
supported
It's canon, guys.
thing, to have that, it was perfect. So it's great.
And then what the plan always was, even from the inception of the video long ago, we knew it had to end with Neo showing up and then them cutting it off before anything could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's when you know the fucking video's over.
But why
And
the
so-
fuck does Neo talk like Agent Smith?
That's the best part, and I think that's the perfect example of that not making sense.
Yeah.
Because Derek said, well, he should come out and say, Mr. Goku, I've been waiting to fight you. And Rocco said, well, yeah, but like that doesn't make sense. And Derek, stone-faced, looked at him and went, fuck making sense.
Yeah. But Neo showing up is...
talking.
Kevin can attest to this. There were a few nights that I was here like overnight because things were just rendering or this or that, or I wanted to get something just right that I stayed late. And most of those nights, Kevin actually was here just hanging out. And you correct me if I'm wrong, we laughed at Neo every time.
Yeah.
And that's when I feel good about a video is when I've watched it 100 times and I'm still laughing at something.
It's
That's a
so
good sign.
ass backwards when he comes on screen, and
my favorite thing was the comments, and it was the people who were so upset because you guys didn't know the source material at all, and how like wrong everything was. Which I thought, like, okay, I don't know this at all, but I could have never in a million years gotten things as wrong as they did, because you have to
'Cause we know the ins and outs of the show.
ins and out of it to get it as wrong and fucked up as you guys did. So good on you guys for
the
knowing
fucking
it so well.
Tuffles were in it.
But I want to say, though, on that note, I want to say, for not having seen much of Dragon Ball, Sean made all the costumes for the
Yeah.
Tuffles.
Oh.
And the Tuffles are such a one-off reference in the Dragon Ball universe, so it was as obscure as we could make it. But Sean nailed what Akira Toriyama characters look like.
Yep.
I mean, those could have also been Chrono Trigger characters.
Yeah, yeah.
They're in that kind of brown garb with a thing, a
like a
sash, and a
tunic.
thing, and one thing over one eye. You know, the
But even
scouter.
the guns worked and everything was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, Sean absolutely nailed that, and the combination of Sean getting those costumes perfect, and then Derek knowing where there were like domed buildings for the background—that's so Toriyama.
That shot looks like composited, but it's not.
Yeah.
That shot's awesome.
So the combination of all that to me was like, because I love Akira Toriyama is one of my favorite artists. I have books of his shit that I could just look at all day. So seeing that come together was like, oh wow! For supposedly not having any knowledge of that.
Yeah. Well, I can
you guys-
Google
you
image
nailed
search a
that.
lot of things.
Yeah.
And I was so happy to be able to be helpful in some way with this video that I wasn't going to go all out for what I could do.
My favorite thing in the comments are people linking to other live-action fan-made Dragon Ball Z videos and saying those are better.
yeah. Those are not.
There's
Sure.
no levity to them, and they're so hard to watch.
They
Yeah.
take themselves so seriously.
Oh, it's
and everybody,
miserable.
everybody who claims that they're better just points out, like, well, yeah, they take it more seriously. It's like, guys,
All that stuff comes from
that's-
South America.
That's the fucking joke.
love
what
their
I
DBZ.
love what I love is it was posted on like Kotaku or something, and there were on every site it was posted. You'd see about 100 of better than Dragon Ball Evolution. Yeah, still
Yep.
better than Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah, that was
better
the
than Dragon Ball
go-to
Evolution.
comment.
So there were 10 of those in a row on Kotaku, and then the next comment was my favorite one. It was, "Hey, does anyone know if this is better than Dragon Ball Evolution?" that made me laugh. So anyway. So that's it. I don't know if is there anything else to say about that? I mean,
No,
It was-
I mean,
kinda
it really
fun to
was
work
better than
on.
Dragon
think
Ball
it-
Evolution.
yeah. I think it turned out great.
It was so much fun to watch the fast motion fight scenes and everything.
Yeah.
Like it was like thrilling at times.
Cool.
to see
My
how
only
right you
regret,
Yeah.
We did have to make it in 1 week. I wish that we had more time to put more fighting into it.
Dude, I want to make a
that,
whole episode.
That made, like, really? It's maybe 10 seconds of fighting in that video, but that stands out so much. I wish it was 30 seconds or 90 seconds. I wish that there was some juicy bits in there. That's my only regret.
Yeah. If we had a month to make the video,
maybe in the future we'll come back to it.
Do more Dragon Ball. I could do that forever. That was so much fun. And so thanks to everybody who passed it around and looked at it and all that stuff. I really appreciate it because I was pretty happy with how that turned out. And thank you to Funimation. Thank you to Justin for Funimation. The intro and the outro for it that were really good. And it
already has over 500,000 views on YouTube.
That's awesome.
Really big for us.